It's a beautiful day in Las Vegas, and I am outside the part of the Central Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center. And the reason I'm here is that I'm walking to the North Hall. I was told I could pick up my press badge at the South Hall. Hallelujah, I found the press office, got my badge, took them up on their offer of free coffee, so I have a second wind, and now I'm ready to attend the National Hardware Show. Attendance, as quoted in the show daily, will be around 20,000 people, most of whom own hardware stores and come to this show to see what new products they may want to stock for the coming year. So let's talk hardware. First sign I saw here is 3M, and it talks about urethane film technology applied to going where no sandpaper has gone before. And Dwight, explained to me about the sign.
Hi, I'm Dwight, I'm with 3M. What we have here is a new ultra flexible abrasive. It's in the sheet form for hand sanding. I can take this product.
This is sandpaper, right?
This is sandpaper.
Okay.
Brand new sandpaper. This is the product that's been around 100 years. This is the new product that just came out in December.
In December, okay.
3M's UltraFlex sanding sheets. I can take the product, I can fold it, I can shape it, I can crumple it, and it comes back to a usable form with the minerals still intact. Super strong, wet or dry. I can roll it, and I can get into the details that are generally very difficult to get in and work with the
regular
product.
And so, is it in some stores now?
It's in Lowe's, it's in Home Depot, Sherwin-Williams, a lot of the co-op stores. So
more expensive than regular sandpaper?
I work in the lab. I don't work for marketing or sales, so I can't speak to that.
Okay.
It's a premium product, so there is.
There's a cost to it, but there would be.
Yeah, there's a little upcharge to it from your classic.
I think it's really neat. It seems to me. I mean, particularly
it's been the big hit of the show. Everyone who walks by goes, wow.
Okay.
I think that this is very, very interesting and cool stuff. We've also taken that concept, though, into the sponge category, where we're now able to have an ultra-flexible sponge that's able to work on spindles, bullnose details with a constant contact patch on that.
Well, 3M comes up with it all the time. Well, I'm one that thinks it's really cool. Thanks for talking with me.
Thanks.
We're at the Super Glue group, and Gary here was showing me something that I didn't know existed. It's, what do you call it?
Easy Fuse Tape.
Easy Fuse Tape. And it's tape with no stickum that I can tell here. Okay, but then
it sticks to itself. So you just, if you have a leak in your garden hose or your radiator, you can just wrap it. The more you wrap, the higher the PSI you get. So, and after about 10 seconds, it's pretty well set.
I'll be darned, it sticks to itself, and you can't unwrap it. You have to cut it off, right? I'll be darned. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you bet.
This is Jim DeWitt, and he stopped me in the aisle to show me his family product, and it's called Tight Chair. I hope you can see here. This is a very special glue. If you have a chair with a loose leg, and there's a little space where the leg hits the chair, you squeeze in this little glue, wait about an hour, and you've got a permanent fix. Mr. DeWitt says this is the only product of its kind. He spent 10 years getting the patent, and if you have a chair that needs a fix, try Tight Chair. Ken from Chomp Consumer Products, I stopped by, I said, I'm sorry, I don't do a lot of home construction. I didn't know there was such a thing as a wall and ceiling mop, and he said it's brand new. So tell me about it.
Well, the back of every paint can will tell you, prior to painting, make sure the walls are cleaned and washed to make sure you're not painting over dust or dirt to maintain proper adhesion and good color. And until now, that meant getting on a ladder, grabbing a sponge and a bucket, and working overhead, letting water run down your arm, bending over. This can all be done with this handy tool called Clean Walls. This round shape lets it glide over big flat surfaces quickly and easily, just like a wall or ceiling. and this little point lets you get into corners, and because of its construction allows you to dust and wash with the same tool.
Will the water run down the...
No, I'll show
well,
you
I guess that
First,
doesn't
you
matter.
always want to start dusting a wall because you don't want to wash dust. It makes it
First you
muddy
dust,
and
okay.
More difficult. It's always easy to dust first and then wash. So again, you can go top to bottom with no bending, no hard work, and you can even get to a ceiling.
Well, I'll be darned.
So no ladders, no danger. And then when you're ready to wash, you put the chemical inside a bucket, dip your tool in, give it a squeeze.
Oh, do you get everything? You get the bucket?
Yeah.
You get everything? Oh.
And then you are allowed to wash or degloss your wall. And when you're done, your walls are ready for painting.
Okay, now, if owners of hardware stores are meeting you at this show, have they bought this before, or this is the first time?
This is brand new. First show that this is out in the marketplace.
Okay, retail, it would be...
About 19 bucks.
Is that all?
That's it.
Okay, good luck with this. It makes a lot of sense to me.
Fast, easy, and safe.
Thanks. This is Richard Eldon, and he is the owner of D-Best Products, and he's got lots of ways to carry things, lift things, and I said, boy, these wheels look familiar. Did I see these on QVC? And he said...
Yes, you did.
Yes.
It's actually our #1 product selling on QVC today.
Okay, and what is this? This one is called?
This is the trolley dolly.
Trolley Dolly.
Yep, so you've got 7 different pockets and compartments. 1, 2, the main compartment 3, another one here 4, 5, 6, 7. And this just comes up right here, becomes a dolly.
Becomes,
It's
well,
110 pounds, although I weigh 150, so actually it weighs a lot more than we say it does. And it pulls for compact storage.
so even though it's on QVC, a hardware store can come to you and put these in the store.
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, we're writing show orders here, and some of them are hardware stores.
Okay, all right, great. Richard, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Did you know there's a painter's spill kit and a boater's paint spill kit? This is Buffalo Industries. Stopped here because I was curious about the name Zibo, T-A-E, Hoon Plastic. Well, anyway, Zibo is the name of a city in China. Taehoon is the name of the company in Korea, and they are working with plastic, and these are tarpaulin. These are what? What do you say? PE tarps. So you need tarps when you're painting. And Zibo, how do you say it? Zibo
Taehoon.
Hun.
Yes.
Zibo Taehoon plastic ink.
Yeah.
So we've got Chinese, Korean, and English all in one. Curious again, I wondered what Matzenbacher's liftoff was, and the lady here explained they have a whole lineup of products that do everything from lifting stains off carpet. These over here once were stains, and also removing sticky things, like if a kid puts a bunch of stickers on a stop sign and they want to remove them, they can do that. And she mentioned this very convention that you can see there is tape on the floor here, and when the convention is over, sometimes you can pull that tape up cleanly, sometimes not. And she said one of our products is perfect for lifting the tape, cleaning the floor, so we can have another convention. Matzenbacher's Lift Off is a 30-year-old company based in California. What is a hardware show without lots of tools? This is the Stanley exhibit, and there are lots of tools. This is FEIT Electric, and I know that our HOA uses or used some of their lighting. They have a beautiful exhibit here. Lots of colorful shelving with the lights. I had to stop here because the sign said a Nevada, USA company. This company is located in Gardnerville, Nevada, and what they do is make a product that collects Nevada sun, takes the electricity, puts it into batteries, the batteries run a generator over here called the Sierra Wave. So we are not dependent on the grid if we have a product like this made in Nevada. Okay, those are the batteries? Okay. How much retail does someone pay for?
The base unit retails for $2,011. Each additional battery pack costs $587. It comes with 500 watts built in. You have the ability to add an additional 1,000 watts, 500 watts at a time, depending on your budget.
Will it run my refrigerator in case of a power outage?
It will run your refrigerator for about 18 hours. It will run your deep freezer for about a week. It will run your television for 35 hours.
Okay, that's enough hours. Thank you very much. Well, good luck with this. Well, if you need a toilet that has no septic, no plumbing, installs anywhere, odor-free, non-polluting, they are here. This is Sunmar Global Composting Experts. Kind of big, but no plumbing. This is Berry Plastics, and they make all kinds of plastic items. I was asking about the trash bags. That's something I understand. Where? Here, Las Vegas.
Okay, nice.
I'm a local writer. Anyway, I asked about these Ruffy's contractor bags, and the gentleman here said they're about 3 times as thick as something that I might buy for the kitchen, and they will hold everything. Bricks and wood and all kinds of stuff. They have several brand names here, Iron Hold and Ruffy's, and they've got all kinds of plastic, all made in the USA. What do you say about how many plants?
I think we have 73 or 74 plants today.
Wow, in this
in the U.S.
In the U.S. Well, I didn't know that.
We make food packaging. We make plastic cups.
Okay. Remember that movie years ago where the key word was The Graduate? The word was plastics. I love this sign, Problem Solver Booth, and I had to ask, what does the company make? The company is Saman, S-A-M-A-N, named after the owner's 2 children, by the way. So they have grout cleaning and a lot of equipment that has to do with grout, and they do staining, but I was particularly interested, can you pick that up again? I was particularly interested in this. They make a product that will change the color of your furniture and cupboards without stripping. I didn't know you could do that, and I have cupboards that are exactly the color that is shown on top, and sometimes I wonder if it should be another color. So what is the product that does this? It is wood finish for fine wood. Well, pretty simple. You have to clean the cabinets first, I'm sure.
Just VSB.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much. What's in the name? Miss Muffet's Revenge is the name of the product. It kills spiders inside and keeps spiders out. It is made by Wet and Forget, based in Elgin, Illinois. This is Ames Research Laboratories, Inc., and where are they located?
Salem, Oregon.
Salem, Oregon. And this gentleman right next to me is from there, right?
Yeah.
And Ames Research Laboratories, I stopped because I went to school in Ames, Iowa, and wondered if there was any connection. No connection whatsoever. This is a company that makes waterproofing a lot for roofs and basements and whatever else. Ames Research Laboratories. By the Odor Assassin exhibit, because I love the name. And the lady here who's smiling is in charge of the division of an industrial cleaning company, right?
That works.
That works, Odor Assassin. And what they do is produce a lot of spray odor removers. They say, no, it's not masking, it's not 2 odors now, it's removing the odor, and what you get is a citrus smell, depending on which one you use. One of the uses was at a landfill. They actually spray this to make the landfill smell a little better. And of course, any other use you can find. She also mentioned popcorn. We make a lot of popcorn. And there really is an odor, well, a smell. It's sometimes delicious and sometimes you want to get rid of it. So if you want to get rid of that popcorn smell, try Odor Assassin. I walked by this piece of equipment and got a real blast of cold air. Came over here and talked to the gentleman, and I was asking about this, and he said that this piece of equipment uses an old technology. In other words, you're blowing air across water, more or less. This is called a cool box, and water is in the box, and the air comes, when it passes by the water, it is cooled. So you could use this indoors. You don't have to put a tube out the window to, as some of the indoor air conditioners are. And this particular item here, which is quite strong, runs about, how much did you say normally?
It's $499 retail.
$499 retail, but like $100 off on the show special. And it's not real big. And I was thinking about this because we have a garage that is not air conditioned, and sometimes my husband is working in there, and I've often thought about cooling. Well, Cool-A-Zone is a company located in Texas, and they'd be happy to sell us one of these items. I have a half hour until my ride is going to pick me up, and I have yet to see any of these exhibitors. There are 2,500 exhibitors at this show. I'll do the best I can, but obviously I'm going to miss a lot. How much fun this show is after my not so glamorous entrance. This has been great. I've learned a lot, and I could spend hours here. I think the sign here tells the story. This is Safer Socket. When an electrical device is plugged into the Safer Socket, 6 thermostats inside the unit continually monitor the temperature of the socket and the plugs of the appliances and electrical devices that are in use. Should temperatures approach a fire-causing condition, Safer Socket will automatically shut off any device that is plugged into it, preventing damage to the socket, the device, and eliminating the possibility of an electrical fire. Neat. This is the Copperfit Industries exhibit, and they have a lot of these wet floor signs, but they're in colors, and I love them. Well, here we have Nationwide Live call-in radio with Michael King, and I believe this is Mr. King. And here's some folks talking with him. Where items come from all over the world. I'm in one hallway, and we have India on one side and Taiwan on the other. All that folding furniture we see at stores like Sam's Club, Costco. This is Enduro folding furniture. Comes in handy. This 2000 ink will provide decorations for your man cave. If this is my last product, this is a doozy. We are at the Corky exhibit. They have toilet repair items here, and they have a beautifully decorated toilet. It's just lovely. So I'll have to say goodbye, Corky. I'm on my way home.